Hello, everyone. This is Yang Kai here. Today, I'm going to talk about the Alibaba Cloud innovations for new retail. I'm the Director of Innovation Solutions. I'm located in Singapore. I'm glad to share with you this topic. Let's get started. Let's start with Alibaba Group's digital economy. So as you know that Alibaba Group, we have been established our business since 1999. Then we started with retail business, online retail, and then we gradually move into offline retail and many different type of retail business. After that, we move into consumer services, digital media, and entertainment. During the last 20 years, we have been established infrastructures, for example, logistics infrastructures, marketing services, data management platforms, payment financial services, mobile digital app, as well as Alibaba Cloud. So that has formed up a complete digital economy to empower our business. And then during the years, we have also learned and created the products so that we can help our customers to be digitized. Then today, I'll be sharing with you solutions and how we can help you to digitize your retail business. So let's first look at our core technologies provided by Alibaba Cloud, and then it was first tested by Alibaba Group's Shopping Festival. So these are some statistics in 2019. Shopping Festival in Double 11, which is coming, it's not just a shopping festival. It is the way we test our infrastructures, we test our computing services, we test our AI to make sure that all the services are robust enough to support such a big volume so that our customers can always enjoy the best customer experience. So from this shopping festival, on top of besides the 500,000 orders per second and then the 970 petabytes data have been processed and so on, we also adopt a lot of AI technologies. So that, for example, there are 9.9 billion times personal recommendation has been generated by AI. There are 200 billion words has been translated in the Double 11. We are able to translate 21 languages from each other. And then chatbot was widely used in providing the customer services. And then besides Double 11, we have been expanding our business into online to offline. So Freshippo is one of the typical example how we established our offline business with our online capability. So Freshippo is a store with F&B and grocery shopping experience. So what happens is that so far in China, we have opened more than 200 stores. We have 8 million daily active users. One of the very impressive thing is that 75% of the orders are coming from online. With that statistics, we can actually collect a lot of data for us to provide better customer experience and anticipate the customer's needs. And then so that is the very effective way for us to plan the supply chain, and then so that we can achieve a lot better prices. Meanwhile, we provide the 3 kilometers free delivery so that for any customers live within the 3 kilometer circle of the store, we enjoy this free delivery. So far, more than 10,000 orders has been placed per day per store. And then during the pandemic, we're experiencing 4 to 6 times growth during pandemic. So that proves that online to offline business to the physical retail is the must for the pandemic and then even after pandemic. So by setting up this model, we have achieved 5 values. One is can buy, good buy, convenient buy, trust buy, and happy buy. So that is the one of the innovation we have done. Another one we have done is a Linchotong. So Linchotong is basically a wholesale innovation. So unlike Freshippo, which is retail, Linchotong is actually our wholesale business. Our target is to help the brick and mortar stores, the moms and pop corner stores, to be digitized because we realize many of them doesn't even have posts. They have a hard time of finding suppliers they have hard time to find the wholesale suppliers, which have good range of products, and then which can really deliver that next day. So in this situation, we have established our wholesale business. It is called Linchotong. So what happens is that we are being a wholesaler, which can recommend what is the better SKUs the moms and pop corner stores can sell well. And then we have a vast range of SKUs which they can choose from. And then we have a lot of commitment of delivering that within a service level so that we become a very trustworthy partner or supplier of many moms and pop corner stores. So today we have more than 100,000 moms and pop corner stores being our customer as a wholesaler. So besides ourselves, we have a lot of customers today, ranging from manufacturing, retail, real estate, energy, and others. And then these customers are not only in China. Some of the customers are from Southeast Asia, the United States, and South America. So later on, I'll be sharing with you some of the cases about how we have transformed their business. So question number one, what AI services we have supported for our Double 11 shopping festival? What AI services we have supported to our Double 11 shopping festival? We have brief mentioned that in one of the slides earlier. All right. Okay, let's get into the solution part. The solution of digital commerce or new retail is not that difficult. This is how it can look like in a simple view. When we talk about the new retail, it is always about merging between online and offline. So of course, you need to have an online channel, which we provide e-commerce platform in various ways. Our e-commerce platform includes B2C, B2B2C market, O2O, online to order, online to offline, and the B2B, business to business transactions. And then after we have e-commerce platform, we better set up a omni-channel management. The reason is that you may want to make your customers give your customers a seamless experience when they visit online and offline. To be able to do that, a omni-channel management is important so that you can treat your online channel and offline channel as a whole to manage order centrally, manage product assortment, manage inventory, and then manage the settlements in a central way so that your online business and offline business can truly be merged and giving customer a seamless experience. And then after that, after you set up your online business, next thing you may want to consider is about the loyalty and campaign platform. So what happens is that online customers, you must use data to understand customers. You must use data to find the customer's behavior and preferences. And then if that data can be linked with offline transactions, that will be even more powerful so that you can have a funnel from online to offline. And then when you have that, loyalty can be executed. Loyalty management can be executed in a lot more effective way because you have data. You are able to understand how did your customer come to your online channel, how did your customer being converted into your offline channel. Now their entire journey is within your customer insights. So with that, your loyalty program and the campaigns can be designed to be very targeted. So later on, we're going to share with you how that can be done. The next is about the POS. So traditionally, POS, the point of sale, is the traditional software installed in your, for example, Windows machines in the store. Today, POS has been transformed into a cloud POS so that you don't have to install that much software in your machine. It is tightly integrated with omni-channel management. And then it can even interact more with your e-commerce platform. So that is another side of solution to provide seamless experience to your customers. And then last but not least, warehouse management. So this is really talking about the fulfillment and then the managing your warehouses. So after you generate all the demand from all the channels and then from the loyal customers, and then so you need a good warehouse management to manage your fulfillment. And then with that, there are many intelligence can be adopted. So that is the new retail omnichannel digital commerce in a nutshell. So when we really look at it, this is the first component of the new retail, which is e-commerce platform. So we have an out-of-box purchasing flow, which is very much matured. You don't have to really invent your own e-commerce purchasing flow. So we covered almost every single thing in the whole e-commerce journey. So starting from the promotion of promotional activities, shopping guides, transactions, trade, delivery, customer service, and settlement. So this is almost plug and play. If you want to set up your online channel, take this, upload your data, and you have your online channel. Besides, we support a lot of promotional activities, and that is one of the key of how do you convert your first batch of customers. And that is also the key you can keep your customers keep coming back to your app or website. So some of the promotion activities, including, for example, the first order discount, commodity discount, price break discount, lucky draw, lucky money, and the coupon, and so on. So of course, when we talk about the later on, when we talk about loyalty program, all these are rewarding tools you can use, and then you can base base on your customers' insights to decide which type of promotional activities is more useful for a certain group of customers. So let's come to question number 2. What e-commerce scenarios our solutions can support? What e-commerce scenarios our solutions can support? Okay, just now we talk about the some of the out-of-box features. Now we are getting into more scenarios. This is just now when we talk about promotional activities, the plug and play e-commerce applications, those are pretty much B2C, business selling to consumers. Over here is B2B. It's slightly different. So we can the customer lifecycle is a bit different. For example, we start with customer onboard. So normally B2B, there is a process of customer onboard. And then the product, especially with the pricing module, it could be quite different from the B2C because we can manage more powerful pricing between businesses. And then the ordering, so we can manage more ordering plans and contract orderings and then business-to-business discounts. And then we can manage more complex fulfillment and after sale between the business. So we have done several rounds of business-to-business wholesale portal, and then we have learned a lot from the projects, so that today the business-to-business wholesale portal is very much matured, and then you can leverage this to shape how your business flow is supposed to be when you are running B2B business. Next one will be interesting. So these are one of the example about the online to offline click to order. So this is another quite a mature capability from us, which you have a customer app, and then the customer app, the customers can view the app or browse the app anywhere and then anytime. When they find anything interesting, they can just place the order from online. And then on the right-hand side, this is the screen for the stores. So the stores will have this dashboard to find out how many orders is coming, and pick. And then the store can use the handheld device to do the pick and pack. So and then update the dashboard to say that I have 132 has been picked and then packed. Over here, I can have refund orders to see how many of them are refunded, and then how many way bills are being printed, and then on the parcel. So this is how the pick and pack PDA looks like. So this is very convenient for especially for the staff from the supermarket. So that's click to order. After that, of course, we have integrations with third-party logistics, so that the third-party logistics can come over to the store and pick the parcel and deliver to the customer. Next is a mobile scan to go. So this is very interesting. During the peak hours, you normally see long queues in the supermarket. So this is a solution. We can let you not to queue, spend time to queue to be in the queue. So what happens is that if you get into one of the store, you can use this feature in the app to check in the store, and then if you want to buy something, you can just scan the barcode, so that all the items will turn into an online order. And then over here, you can just pay online, and then it generates the pickup code. And then when you exit from the shopping mall or from the supermarket, you can just show the pickup code at the exit. It will print a receipt for you, and you are good to go. So it saves a lot of time, and then it is contact free, especially during the pandemic period. Then next, omnichannel platform. So just now we have been talking about how important omnichannel platform is, because it is a core if you have multiple channels. So today the channels could be your traditional offline posts, the post machines, and your online website, the mobile apps, iOS mobile app or Android mobile app. There could also be third-party platforms. So in China, there are many platforms for retail marketplaces, for F&B marketplaces, and so on. So we have been integrating with the online platforms for Southeast Asia as well. So on the left hand side, this is the demand channel. On the right hand side, that could be fulfillment. The fulfillment can be from distribution centers, can be from warehouses, can also be from stores. So omnichannel platform is the important thing to sit in the middle to avoid the point-to-point integration. It is centrally managing several things. The first one is unified product catalog, means that the product catalog and even the pricing on each of the channel can be centrally managed over here. And then real-time inventory. So you don't have to physically split your inventory according to your channel anymore. You can manage your channel inventory as the logical inventory, which share the same set of physical inventory. So when one of the channels inventory is getting low, we can very quickly to allocate more inventory from other channels to these fast-moving channels. And then we are managing order centrally. So because we manage order centrally, we can make the centralized order management, centralized inventory management to be successful. And then that is what we call unified fulfillment. And of course, these omnichannel platforms provides many APIs so that your channels can integrate with, and then your fulfillment side can also integrate with. So, question number 3. What are the typical business needs O2O capability? What are the typical business needs O2O capability? All right, let's continue. So just now we briefly mentioned about loyalty and campaign. So loyalty and campaign, it is sometimes it can be complex, but essentially it just has two components. One is called a CDP, Customer Data Platform. Another one is called a loyalty and campaign. So CDP is the technology for us to get data from your first-party channels and transactions, as well as advertisements. So it is used to understand customer, creating your customer profile, and then find your typical customer segmentations, so that you can have a targeted marketing strategy. And then the loyalty and campaign, it basically does two things. One is managing the rewards. So rewards can be maintained in here, for example, points, coupon, or red packets, or discounts, and so on. And then it manages campaigns, so it automates the campaigns. Means that it connects to various different campaign channels. That could be offline store. You mean the advertisement screen and the posts. Brand website, brand.com websites, there's push notifications, Facebook, Messenger, WhatsApp, Line, and so on. So with that, it also, after the campaign is blasted out, It will also create feedback data as the customer's behavior back to CDP, so that it forms a closed loop of running the loyalty and campaign, and then with understanding better of the customers, so that I can do better targeting. And then with that, we have experienced we have been built many successful loyalty and campaign with this methodology. So question number 4, what is CDP normally used for? What is CDP normally used for? Okay, now let's get into some other topics. Everybody is talking about the big data and AI. So in new retail, what are the big data and AI use cases can drive your business growth, deliver better business results? So in new retail, all I'm carrying, there are 3 levels. The first level is that the smart operation to drive the traffic growth. Traffic growth means that I want to attract enough customer to visit my website or to visit my store, so that I can have a large cohort of large cohort potential customers. And next is that I use personalizations to drive conversion growth, because I want to let my customers to very quickly locate what they want in my touchpoint, no matter it is online and offline. So personalized service, it is very important to convert my customer quickly. Next is that a digital service to drive the stickiness growth. So after a customer has made the first purchase or first conversion, how am I going to let the customer come back again and again? So that is about digital service. So in Alibaba Cloud, uh, based on our very large scale big data platform, we have developed many solutions to achieve the 3 level of objectives. The first one is omnichannel analytics. It is to come up with, it is basically a CDP to track data from both online and offline, building a funnel and the customer's footprint to let you understand what your customer looks like. And then you can use the platform to configure your own customer profile and then being able to reach out to the customer. And next is our personalized recommendation engine. So after you have collected the customer's behavior, and then with your product attributes, you can generate a very effective personalization already. So we have a tool for you to quickly personalize your marketing messages, your page display, the product rankings, and so on. And supply chain optimization, that is something that when you have enough demand, then you may want to make sure that you can always fulfill the demand by not having out of stock scenario, or what we say lost in sale. So with all the digitization, I should have enough upper funnel customers data to understand the customer's preferences in different period of time. So then supply chain optimization can be done a lot more effectively. And next, if you're doing logistics or fulfillment by yourself, then we have a smart delivery order dispatch and vehicle route planning to let your fleet or drivers to maximize their capacity. Next, if you're running a loyalty program, if you want to make sure that the customers register their users with their real ID, then we have an EKYC to read to ensure to compare your face with your ID during the sign up stage. Fraud management. So sometimes when we run the e-commerce business, we give a lot of rewards and campaigns. There might be fraud that people register for fake IDs. They probably register for a lot of fake IDs, try to collect all these rewards. So that is the fraud management solution that we have. And next, consumer credit. So consumer credit, that is something that after you have done e-commerce for a while, you have all the spending data, you have all the preference data, then you can leverage the data or monetize the data by developing a consumer credit. So those are just now, there was just a glance of how big data and AI was being adopted. And these are some examples in terms of retail business visualization. So these are the screens that we created in every year's Double 11 Shopping Festival for us to real-time view how the sales and where the sales is happening, how much the sales is happening, and how our delivery looks like today. Then so behind this, data is actually being collected in real time. So this is the tool that we use, or we can enable you with, is that we provide a list of matured SDKs, so you can put that into your app, into your web, or anywhere, and then we can use our platform to do the tagging, basically tagging which event we're going to track, and then all this data after it's tagged, the behavior will flow into this solution. So data will be generated, the funnel will be generated, your customer behavior statistics will be generated in real time, so that you don't have to worry about understanding your customer from online channel. You have a very good tool to track the customer's behavior and then plan your business in real time. And then this is another use case of why you should track your customer's behavior is because, so this is an example, this is a funnel that we create. So from starting the app into make a search or browse from the recommendations, getting the detail page and getting to the purchase page and so on. So this is a real example that we have been monitoring many of the funnels, and we find for certain device, the funnel is not very good. One of the conversion rates dropped a lot. So we go and make some analysis, and then we find that that is because some of the device is doesn't work well with the mobile app. So that after we correct it, the conversion rates gets back again. So this is the full list of things that we provide as the standard analytics. And then we have retail templates to help you to establish your analytics practices or data-driven marketing or data-driven operation practices. So and all the dashboards are predefined, and then you can choose your parameters to define your own funnel or retention analytics and so on. And you can even easily build in dashboards like this. So besides that, you can use this to configure your customer profile. You can do that. You can do the profile for a customer group or for a single customer. So that will be very, very useful for you to do targeted advertisements and targeted marketing. So next question, why is it important to track customers' online behavior? Why is it important to track customers' online behavior? Okay, so after we have tracked many data, after we help you to track some of the data, then we're ready to provide the personalized recommendation. So the this is the personalized recommendation has been a standard practice in those major e-commerce marketplaces already. But how can your online channel have that capability? So Alibaba Cloud, we have published a service, it's called AI this year, so that you don't even have to hire data scientists. You just you just plug in the data that you collected just now, and then by configuring several options to define your recommendation strategy, then you will have the result of recommendations. So um, and then after you get that service, then your different customers will see different things according to their behaviors. And then their preferences will be generated to recommend to different customers. And that is proven. It is a very effective way to achieve or to improve your conversions. So then we have been talking about enough topics about the demand, ranging from online channel, omnichannel operation, marketing, and also loyalty. So all of those things are about generating demand. And then now, after your demand is generated, how you can make sure that you can fulfill them without any loss in sale. So traditionally, there are many pain points in this area by managing supply chain. The first thing is that the sales and demand is not forecasted very accurately. So the most used way of the most popular way of forecasting sales and demand is by moving average of the past sales. There's nothing wrong with that, but there are better ways of doing that. And then also by considering many constraints, for example, logistics constraints or your warehouse constraints, then you may have different type of lead time or other parameters for you to define your safety stock. But in the past, many of the safety stock was the level of safety stock was defined, probably reviewed only every year. So apparently, it doesn't fit to the new retail anymore, because new retail means you need to operate multiple channels, and then there could be different marketing activities in different channel. It could be change of the popular SKUs in different period of time. So a lot of things can be changed, or a lot of things becomes more dynamic. So now we need a better solution to forecast the demand and managing the safety stock. So in our platform, we have provide basically two capabilities. One is sales forecast, another one is replenishment. The sales forecast is not using just the moving average of the past sales anymore, because just now we have been tapping into the online channels, we have been collecting customers' behavior data, so we have a lot of upper funnel data for us to generate sales forecast, yeah, more accurately. And now we have a technology like machine learning, so that we leverage machine learning and with consideration of various type of promotions, and then the SKU performance or different period of time, and then the customer's online behavior. So we can generate a lot more better sales forecast. And that is why our Freshipper business was successful. It's because 75% of the sales are from online, so we can pretty much generate a very accurate sales forecast. So after I have gotten my sales forecast accurately, the next is for me to plan the replenishment. So the key thing now is about the reordering point, when I should reorder or when I should replenish my stock in the store or in the warehouse. Then I need to really think about is my estimation of the safety stock is good enough. So the idea is that we transform your traditional fixed safety stock into a dynamic safety stock. Means that the safety stock can vary from time to time. It could be different every day or every week to fit to the demand of that period of time. So that is the idea of the transforming sales forecast and replenishment. And then after your business is digitized, then you will have data, or you will have resources of achieving this, and we can help you to do that. Next one is about the EKYC and payment technology. So if you want to have a SaaS and plug and play EKYC by comparing your face with your ID card, then that is we can help you with that technology. And then our solution is we have a liveness check, we have counterfeit detection, we have a tamper detection to make sure that we are fraud proof. So just now we have been talking about many technologies. Now I'm quickly sharing with you some successful cases in China, China and overseas. So this is one of the largest project that we have done before. This is about the Xinhua Shudian, which is the largest bookstore chain in China. It has more than 10,000 offline stores. And then there are 3 million SKUs books are on sale. There are a whole online portal. If you can go to xhsd.com, their online portal, their mobile app was done by us. So today, we have 2.7 million active users already. That becomes one of the major app already. And then with this app, customers can achieve the online to offline experience, so that the customer can go to the bookstore, read a few pages of the book. If they find the book is good, they can scan the barcode, adding that to the online order, have that delivered. So just scan and go kind of use case. Next is that we are helping one of the largest sportswear retailers and agents in actually not only in China, it's in Southeast Asia. So what happens is that this company carries a number of famous brands in Asia Pacific region. So in Asia Pacific region, there are actually many sales channels. There are brands.com, there are offline stores, there are many third-party marketplaces to sell things. So we have been helping them to establish the omni-channel management and then the omni-channel loyalty and e-commerce, so that all of the channel will come to the omni-channel management, and the omni-channel management becomes the manager of all the channels, including the third-party marketplaces. So with that, they can optimize their operations, you know, very significantly, and their loyalty program can be multiple channel. So for example, the loyalty program can be no matter which channel you buy, you can always enjoy the rewards. This is one of the MNC energy company in China. So this is the it's in the downstream oil and gas business. So since it is downstream, it is very much customer facing. So we have delivered CDP and loyalty system for them, so that their entire membership is running on our platform. And then until now, we have achieved 26,000 members, and we achieved 3 times of sales before after we have implemented the project. So that is the how we help the downstream, how we have a famous downstream energy company in China. And next is a supermarket chain in US. So this is basically a Range 99. We have helped them to build their O2O. This is O2O. So we have helped them to build an O2O e-commerce platform, so that people don't have to physically be in the store. They can place orders online. And then we are doing supply chain optimizations by doing the sales forecast as well as the cloud posts. And now we are helping them to do the loyalty. So now we have activated the 12,000 users just a few months after we have launched the app, and then the value of every order is actually more than $100. So that's quite big. This is another example that we have done in Mexico. So in this project, we have implemented a lot of core systems, including the POS, transportation management, warehouse management, and supplier relationship management. And last case I want to show you is the supermarket in Dubai. So again, we have helped them to do this online to offline seamless shopping experience, and then the route optimizations when they do deliveries, and we are helping them to do the translation services, as well as the chatbot for better customer service. So that is some of the topics, including our own story, the solutions and customer cases that I want to share with you today. So I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Thanks.